Morning folks, Nick here, start of day 11, and the weather is just improving. It's just stopped raining here in Stirling. I'm in the King Robert Hotel. I'll show you out the window. Have a look. Look at that, no rain. I've put bin liners in my boots because they're still soaking wet from yesterday's torrential downpour. And it rained just about all afternoon from Fort Augustus on, and not very pleasant at all. Did 205 miles yesterday, got to Stirling, staying in the King Robert Hotel. It's a very fully functional hotel. I think it was £61 for the night, and plus £9.50 for breakfast. All packed up, ready to put the stuff on the bike. I'll just show you the room very briefly. Functional as you would expect. There's a bathroom too. It's got an automatic light sensor. Anyway. Today's plan is heading towards Ilkley, and we're going to go through some of the areas of national beauty, I hope, and I hope that the weather's going to hold for us. But that is 250 something miles, of which some is motorway and some is through the parks, so bit of a mix. Heading towards, I won't get there today. Anyway, I'll give you an update when we get on the road. Catch you later. Okay, after a very delayed start, previous lessons learned, if you want, or tip of the day, if you want to spend a lot of time chatting, park your bike outside a popular hotel. We're just on our way to Stirling Castle. Don't know how far we can get. Hiya, I'm just turning round. Thank you. See ya. You can't see much of it. It's all behind the walls. Got to go somewhere. Can't go that way. These are fairly slippery, these bricks, especially on cold tyres. Anyway, I can stop just here, I'm sure. Okay, that was a bit of a disappointment, being the cheapskate that I am, and given that the weather started to rain. And given that it's now 10:30, I decided not to stop at Stirling Castle after all. Couldn't see much from outside the walls anyway, so you'd have to go inside. I don't like these paved streets, so they're really slippy. Certainly can't put your feet down on there. And it's worse than a hairpin up a mountain, so at least you've got some chance of having some grip there, but here it's just awful in the rain, that is. Anyway, we're on our way to a place called Bearness Village, 99 miles away, which is en route in a roundabout way to Ilkley. And we said, look, now the sun's come out, because I put my oversuit on. I got so fed up yesterday getting so wet, but it was too late to put my oversuit on once it was wet. So I've put it on now, and it's stopped raining. It's an interesting wall there. I've just come off the A9 at Falkirk. I was going to go and see the Falkirk wheel, but it's done nothing but rain since I left Stirling. Sometimes absolutely torrential again. And as I came off the A9 to go towards the Falkirk Wheel, there are loads of road closures and road works, and I just kept getting stuck in more and more traffic, and I'm just on a diversion now back out of it. So I gave up, and I think I'm going to have to disconnect the microphone because it's just so wet. I'm worried that I'll drown the poor little GoPro. The rain was dreadful, and then the wind has been awful, and it still is. It really is blustering. Just past through the little town of Pathhead. Still on our way roughly to Ilkley. Plug the microphone back in because the rain has stopped. So I will stop soon and take off my waterproof outer suit. A68 has some nice bits. Just after Pathhead. On our way 48 miles to BNS, I think it is BYRNESS. The scenery is looking quite interesting now that the cloud has lifted and I can actually see something. Rolling hills. Very nice. Just had a very nice lunch at the Flat Cat Gallery coffee and gallery place in Lauder. Still heading off to the Kelder National Park. Trying to get through some of the national parks at least, rather than just heading straight down south. And just I'm doing it bit by bit. So the next bit is 114 miles, and I'll see how far I can get today. Not in any race, but that's the plan at the moment. So I'll see you in a little while. Look, the sun's out, blue skies. I've been able to take that one-piece or two-piece oversuit off. Ooh. See you in a while. Well, that looks interesting, doesn't it? Maybe turn around and go and have a look at that. Abbey. Not a castle, but it's quite something. Fortunately the sun's behind it, so won't really be able to get a shot. Might do from here. Just park here sneakily for a minute. Well, Jedburgh Abbey is quite a big building. I suppose abbeys were. Another thing I'll need to look up when I get home, see the history of that. Got quite a few projects about what I'm meant to be looking up when I get home from various trips. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Well, I saw a sign for Thirtyhurst Castle, thought, aha, a castle! But of course, castle closed. Oh well, can't even get to see it from a distance. It really is blustery today though. Even in this bit of woodland here where it's protected, you can still feel it gusting. And when those hedgerows disappear, there's a sudden woof. That's a technical term. This is the border viewpoint, so just the other side of that lump is England. So this side is Scotland. Well, on a clear day you can probably see many more miles. And then if I just turn around this way, England. Oh, hold on. Looks like it's raining in England. Oh well. So that's the border with England. Around here, as you think, the border of Scotland. Very nice. Oh, stop it. Very nice. So, where are we going? I've literally just crossed the border into England. Sorry, England, I seem to have brought the rain with me. Stopped for a moment because the GoPro battery had run out, and as I've stopped here, it's just started raining. It looks sort of clearish. Oh, I don't know, coming over those hills. It's just so blustery here. I did put a BikingTravels sticker in with illustrious company Teapot 1. So there you go, it's the closest to Teapot 1 I'll ever be, I would imagine. But now just thinking, should I put my wet stuff back on, especially if I'm going to consider camping tonight, which I had done because it was really clearing up. I don't know now. Right, Bearness Village is the next stop. Still on the A68. Turned off. Sharp bends, sudden crests. They don't tell you about the strong winds. taking a very slight detour to Adon Castle, which is 1.5 miles off of the A68. So I'll just go and see if there's anything to see. Adon Castle 3/4. I get the feeling not a lot of traffic comes along here. Is open. Lot to see. Oh. It's quite a small castle. I wonder what defines a castle. Oh well. Back to the route. We're now on the A686. Heading to Alton. A-L-T-O-N. This is quite a nice little road. Seen this hairpin. Mega tight. Very attractive bridge, not that we can see it because we're on it. Made it as far as Middleton in Teesdale, and the weather's so awful I'm going to stay here tonight. So a bit short, 200 miles today, but I think that will be fine. Hopefully tomorrow things will pick up.